congratulations to all the selected students and the people for the Diversity Visa 2020, which was recently out on May 7th. If you haven't checked your result, go to the link below in the description and you can check your result. So after you have been selected, what is the next process? In this video, I will be discussing on that. So before going to the core agenda, first let me make it clear that you can apply for the diversity visa by yourself. You don't have to go to any consultancies or anywhere. This is a simple step you can follow in a right way, in a right manner, and step by step you can do by yourself. You don't have to pay a huge amount to any other agencies or any other people. The second thing is this visa or the selection in the first round does not guarantee you a visa. So you have to follow every process in a timely manner with the right documents and the right information. So that's really crucial. And the other thing is there are a lot of scams going on. So be sure that you are not being scammed, because you get a lot of emails or text messages from different people or the different companies saying that you have been got a diversity visa. But only way to check or verify that you have been selected is going to the website that I will provide on the description. Enter your confirmation number with all the details, and that's the only way, because USCIS and the US state do not contact you or email you regarding this. You are the authorized person to check your status. So that's the thing. So I got a lot of messages on the May 7th from the students, and some of the students has been selected. So I thought let's provide a really thorough details about these things, right? So in this video I will be going into the process after you have been selected. What are the next process? So basically there are two things. The first thing is what is the process, and the second thing is how you can tap the resources or the opportunities in the United States getting a green card. So on the second part I will be making another video and we'll be discussing on that part. But in this video particularly I will be going into the step-by-step process, how you can get into the United States safely and securely. So let's dive into the topic. All the students, now I hope you are ready to know a lot of information about diversity visa and what is the next process after you get a first letter, right? So please do subscribe if you haven't. Now let's go to the core agenda. So what's the next process? So the first thing you have to check is your eligibility, because diversity visa has a certain rules and regulations. If you are eligible, then only you can move to the next step. The first eligibility criteria is you should have a 12 years of degree, like 12 years of high school. And if you don't have that, you have the other options, that is you should have minimum of 2 years of experience in the related field. So what is the related field? The list of the related field that I will be providing in the link that is in the description. Go to the link and check if your field is in that list. So you should have minimum of 2 years of experience in that listed field within a period of 5 years. So make sure if you don't have a high school, you either should have a minimum of 2 years of experience on that related field. So after that, now you are eligible to apply for the next process. The next thing is gather all these supporting documents. So what are the supporting documents, right? So it can be many things, like your relationship status, your income verification, your job, recent job designation, job title, job experience, and if you are working in the government sector or the military, that can be really one of the supporting documents. So anything that you think is the supporting documents, you can gather all those informations, right? So make a copies of all those information with the original document. So after you gather all those documents, now you are all set to enter all the information in the DS260 form. So DS260 form is really important. You have to enter your case number and all those supporting information, and that DS260 will be sent to KCC, that is Kentucky Consular Center, which they will verify, evaluate, and then send you a second letter. So in the DS260 form, there you have to provide a case number. On your case number, there might be 4 to 5 zeros. So I will put some information in a picture here. So don't put that zeros as your case number. So eliminate those zeros from your case number and just put the other remaining case number. So that is really important. Otherwise, that can be invalid application. Okay. So now after you fill out the DS260 form with a lot of, there you have to put a lot of information including of photographs. So if you have 2 copies of photographs, that is really important, and check the standard of the photographs. So it should match all the standard stated by the US Department or the US Counselor. So after that, gathering all the supporting documents and filling out the 260 form, you will send that DS260 form to the KCC, and after a couple of days or weeks or months, you will receive, if you are selected, you will receive a second letter. So on the second letter, they will provide a lot of follow-up process or information or the link through which you can schedule your visa appointment. So for the visa interview in your designated counselor, go to that link and then schedule a visa interview. So on the visa interview sections, you have to fill out more details and all those things and pay your visa fee. So after you schedule a visa, you have to take your medical examination. You can either take a medical examination before the scheduling a visa appointment or after, it doesn't matter, but you have to take that examination result to the counselor interview while you are going to the interview in an embassy. So where should you take the medical examinations? That's a good question. I will provide the list of the authorized physicians in your home country. Basically, it is in Nepal. So for the people viewing to other countries, you can go to your respective counselor website. You can find the physician list over there too. So after taking an examination, you will get a report from the physician. I think it will be in a sealed packet. So you should not open that and then take it to the interview, right? So while going to the interview, what are the documents you have to take, right? So that's there are a lot of documents like DS260 confirmation number, your passport, 2 copies of photographs, standard photographs, visa appointment letter, and visa fee, passports, and all other supporting documents with original copies. And if it is on the native language, translate it to the authorized notary and then translate it to the English and take it to the visa interview. So visa interview, what are the questions that they will ask? So generally it is quite simple as compared to the F1 visa. So there will be no any hard questions, and the chances of you to getting a visa is quite high in this category. So don't get panic, don't get nervous. It is a simple interview and you just have to provide the right correct information. Don't try to fake, don't try to lie, and it will definitely be, the result will be positive. I guess the result will be optimistic. So after you take all those documents, after you take all those process in a correct way, you go to the interview, and after that you will be accepted or denied. If denied, you will get a reasons why you were denied. So after accepting, after you get approved for the visa, you will get your passport with a US visa. So when you are scheduling a visa appointment, you select the place or the location from where you can get that passport. So after a couple of days or week, you will get that passport with a visa stamp. So along with the passport, you will also receive a USCIS packet. So on that packet, there will be a lot of important documents that you should put safely, which you should provide while coming to the United States at port of entry. So it is really important that you don't lose this document. Otherwise, you can't enter to the United States. So make sure you keep that document along with all other supporting documents. So now after this, make sure if you have a child, make sure he or she has all the vaccination record, or if he or she does not have any vaccination, then please vaccinate, because when you go to admit him or her to the USC school, they need all the vaccination record, otherwise they won't allow in the school. So that's really important, and don't miss this step. After this, you are all set to get into the US. So before booking a ticket, you have to pay a USCIS immigrant fee. So make sure you pay that and keep that receipt in a safe place with all other documents. So after that, you can move to the United States within a year, I think, but you can immediately book a ticket and then come to the United States. There is no any deadline or something like that, but make sure you do as soon as possible. So when you come to the United States, you will be asked a couple of questions in the port of entry, and you have to give that USCIS packet that you have received to the port of entry officer. After that, you are ready to enter to the United States and get a lot of opportunities, do whatever you want, whatever field you want. So on that second part, how you can tap to the opportunities that you can take it to the next level. I will be discussing on that part too, so stay tuned. And that's it. Now you are in the United States of America. So I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, comment or concerns, please drop on the comment sections. Please hit the like button if it was helpful. If you have any questions, like I said, you can go to my Facebook page, email me, or just comment on this video. So I will see you on the next video. Till then, take care and bye bye. Stay safe.